Hi, welcome to April 2019 Soulmate Readings. I am Juby Tarot, and today I am doing Capricorn. So if your sun, your rising ascendant, or your Venus is in Capricorn, then this reading is for you. Let's get started, Capricorns. All right, what's going for you right now? 10 of Wands. You are carrying a load. This load may feel like a burden to you at times. However, you feel like you could do it all by yourself. You feel like you can do this all by yourself. You don't want any help right now. You feel like in love, you can carry out whatever it is on your own. Whether you're alone and you feel like you don't need love, who cares? Or whether you're in a relationship and you're like, I can do everything. I got this. I'm perfect in love. I got this. You're taking on a whole lot. And it seems more so like it's becoming a burden, and it's becoming harder and harder to carry that load on your own. Go ahead and split the load. There needs to be balance here. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Talk about your feelings. This is also internalized. So maybe you're carrying on a burden. You feel like you're carrying on a lot on the inside, a lot of emotion and spiritual energy, and you're not able to release it, and you're suppressing it, and it's seeping through. It's noticeable because now it's affecting the way that you maneuver through love. However, how you feeling? Although this is what's going for you right now, you feel stable. You feel grounded. This is a great card to pull. For feelings, not so much, but for actual and what's going on for you, that's a good card to pull. But feeling wise, you feel grounded, you feel stable, but yet a lot of that burden is yours. A lot of it is you. A lot of it, you think that you could be both people in a relationship. You think that you don't need love. You think it's different for every Capricorn. You're a little stubborn in the way you're doing things. What's going for you is the Eight of Pentacles. However, here, this is a complete contradiction to how you feel, because you're going back to the Eight of Pentacles, whereas you feel like the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles suggests that there's a lot of rebuilding here. A lot of work needs to be done, and you need to take your time. Make it right. Go back into the relationship and figure it out. There needs to be some rebirth, regeneration throughout the relationship. Throughout the way you maneuver through love, or you decide to pursue love. In your first outcome position, I pulled the Devil, which is you. So I'm assuming it's you. It's the goat. And this tells me that unfortunately, this burden may turn into a blockage for yourself. Some type of aggression, anger, suppressed feelings, feeling trapped in your own emotions. Allow yourself to release whatever is burdening your heart. You don't want to go into cycles. You don't want to repeat old lessons. Move forward to allow yourself to grow. It's very fixed, and you're very stuck, and you feel stuck in what you're doing. Although you're building, it's not progressing. It's just a standstill. You're in the same motion, creating the same idea, creating the same thing. You want to move past it so that you can feel like the Ten of Pentacles and actually be the Ten of Pentacles, and actually have that abundance, that material abundance, that stability, that grounding. You're working towards it, but whatever burdens you're carrying, it's going into a cycle. It's going into aggression, sadness, depression. If for some of you, it may be abuse of drugs, abuse of anything, abuse of sex. Take some time to care for yourself and to ask for help if you need it. In your second outcome position, I pulled the King of Swords. King of Swords is just, hopefully my reading resonates with you, because King of Swords is pretty much telling me, despite the burdens and despite the blockage, you're kind of stubborn. You're kind of gonna do it the way you want to do it. and you're gonna do it the way that feels right to you, despite the clouded judgment, despite what's going on. You have this approach. You're gonna approach it the way you think is right, and you're gonna do it the way you feel or you think is right, regardless of what anyone else has to say. You're taking on that authority without consent or without research or without anything. It's illogical. So you definitely want to become a little bit more logical in your approach and a lot more fair. You're approaching it like a business, and you're not really including the team. So how this may affect you in love is that you're not including your partner. You're not including their choices, their decisions. You're not being fair. You're taking the control in your hands and you're ruling, despite how it's making you feel. And remember what I said, it could spew over into good things. For example, in your final outcome position, I pulled the Four of Wands aligned with the Four of Cups. This is 4-4. This means that you have a lot coming for you and you're able to create a lot. Fours, creating, balance, family, receiving more. Together it makes 8. Rebirth, regeneration. So with the 4 in your final outcome and the 4 again, 4-4, it's telling me that finally things may become happier. You may be happier. Family may become the point that makes you happier, the part in love that makes you happier, celebrating for something. However, unfortunately, the devil's got you tangled, because even though happiness is coming your way, you don't trust it. You don't want it. You're full of yourself. You're rejecting it. You don't trust it. So you're not allowing yourself to take in. You're not allowing yourself to receive. You're rejecting anything else that comes. You want to keep things your way. Once again, you want complete control. You want complete control and you don't trust it. You're not allowing the natural things to happen. You're not allowing newness. You're not allowing happiness if it's not under your control. You're very controlling. Loosen up the ropes. You don't have to be the boss of everything. Let it go. Allow some other people to help out. It'll create a very happy outcome for you that could be a lot more trusting. Alrighty. I hope this reading resonated with you. I wish you all the best. I hope to see you back here for May 2019 soulmate reading. Subscribe, like, leave positive feedback. Follow me on Instagram at outrageouslyjj33, and see you soon. Positivity and light.